Okay, we've done some cleanup and work at the house these past couple of weekends, so I figured it's time to do an updated house tour for you all. We're coming in the side entrance here, and to the left is the entrance to my part of the house, but to the right is the tenant's entrance. So they will have this stairwell all to themselves. On the right-hand side up here is a storage room, and to the left is the entrance into their kitchen. So this will be their stairwell, their area, and this goes into my part of the house. Through this door is a little storage room. Where that line in the floor is where the house will end when the barn comes down. Right now, it's just kind of storage for junk and some spare wood that I have laying around. This door here is a little hall closet. I may end up opening this up into the bathroom that's on the other side of this wall, just to give that some more space because I don't think I'll be using this closet when I share this entry with my tenants. Through this doorway is what will be my kitchen. You can see all of the ceilings have been removed at this point, and we have started working on some of the lath on the exterior walls. We'll see that in a few of the other rooms on this floor, but that's what we've been working on yesterday, and we'll do more of it today. That's all blown in insulation up there. As we're coming through and taking the lath off of these exterior walls, those walls are full of this insulation. So that's why I haven't cleaned out the ceiling, because it just keeps falling down and making a mess. When we clear out this lath and all of this insulation, I'll worry about pulling all of this down too, so we'll clean it up all at once. This is the bathroom on the first floor. It is currently not being used. The pipes are frozen, water is actually turned off. But not much has happened in here because it's pretty updated. This is the little closet. But yeah, because it's been updated, we haven't done much work in here. It will get a fresh coat of paint and some new fixtures, but other than that, it's pretty good to go. Now, when I first got the house, this doorway was closed. This had the brick pillars up to about here, and then the columns that came up and went over. All of that's since been opened up. This room here operated as a laundry room, and I think it's probably going to stay that way. This bright yellow pipe, or you can see it here too, this was the color of the room when I first got the house, but obviously it's since been gutted. That's the entrance to the basement. It's a dirt floor basement with just all of the equipment and some trash down there, so I'm not going to show you that. It's not anything special. This is the back bedroom on this floor. You can see we took the lath off of the exterior walls. Still a little more insulation up there that needs to come down. We cleaned up most of the insulation. What's left will be picked up with the shop vac. We were having trouble with the generator yesterday, so we didn't get to it, but for the most part, this room's been cleared out. And this connects to the entryway, which here's the staircase from my first ever viral video. When I opened that up, it was boxed in when I bought the house, but you may remember this view and how pretty and open it is now. In this room behind me, this is the foyer, and we've taken off the lath on the exterior walls, took out the blown-in insulation. Most of the ceiling is down in this room. I had a friend that was helping with taking the ceiling down. They did not want to mess with the medallion because they didn't want to be the one to break it if it broke. So that's left up. I'll try to get that down today. These doors are still shut, sealed shut. You can see the handle is actually missing right now. Dad has that. We need to get a part remade for it because it broke while we were fiddling with it. But ultimately I'll have to get a locksmith to come and pick the lock because we cannot, for the life of us, get it open. This was not a doorway when I first bought the house. I don't have many good pictures to show that because I didn't know we were going to find a door there, so I didn't know to take a picture of this wall before and after. But that's been opened. Leads into this living area. This was the room that was all this blue color like you see in this little built-in cabinet. The ceiling and walls were all that blue. And this room here will be the dining room. You can see the kitchen through there. There's that doorway where we first came in. This fireplace is going to be replaced. It's just not very structurally sound, but there will still be a fireplace here. I actually have a follow-up meeting with the mason and the chimney company on Friday to talk more about what we're gonna do. And then last but not least is the storage room. This room is the least gutted right now because in order to take the ceiling down, I have to get all of the stuff out of this room. But I don't want to keep moving it just to move it back. So once the bedroom behind this one is fully gutted and cleaned up, then I'll move all of the storage stuff to that room so it can sit there, and then I can take the ceiling out of this room, pull all that insulation down, and then this room will be ready for electric. All right, let's go upstairs. You can see I left a lot of the plaster up on the walls in the stairwell. It's actually in good shape. I don't need to insulate or add electric here, so I did not bother taking it down. There are some areas that will need to be repaired or maybe a little more taken down just to create a flat line, like down here. You can see I'm not gonna be able to fit drywall to patch that area. So I'll probably just cut a straight line and put it back up. But I'm gonna keep as much of that as I can. Here is the landing on the second floor. The ceilings are also down here. You can actually see straight through to the attic because of those missing floorboards on the third floor. And that's true in every room. So if you see like windows peeking through, that's up on the third floor. We'll go up there next. But just like on the first floor, there's 2 bedrooms off of this side of the landing. This is the front bedroom. This is the room that had the very active water leak in it. So this ceiling was a mess to clean up, but it's looking much better now. Next steps in here will be to take the trim down and then take the lath off of the exterior walls. Back through here is another bedroom. You may notice this floor plan is very similar to the first floor. It's actually pretty much an exact copy except for the kitchen, so like the back half of the house. There is a chimney that runs up through here. When the house was first built, it probably had like wood stoves off of most of these rooms or ways to heat the house. Now it is just an exhaust for, I think, the furnace, something in the basement anyway, that runs up through here. It has collapsed at the top, so I had the mason come look at it and he thinks it needs to be replaced. So that is another chimney that we're having a meeting about on Friday to see what we're gonna do. Through here, this is the room above the laundry room, and it has these beautiful built-in cupboards. I love these. They are in really solid shape. They need to be cleaned up and like reworked a little bit so they can open and close easily. But yeah, these will stay. Back here is the kitchen, which is right on top of the kitchen downstairs. Now this is where the floor plan differs a little bit. So here's the top of the stairs that we saw when we first walked in the house. This will be the tenant's entrance to their apartment. So they'll have this little landing area going into their unit. And then this is their storage room, or what will be their storage room. I'm not gonna finish this or anything. It'll be more like outdoor storage. It's not gonna be anything fancy. Let me give you the walkthrough as if you were the tenant coming upstairs, coming into your apartment. So you can kind of see how it will be split up. So you come up and walk into your kitchen. This door will stay here. That will be your pantry. You'll have a bathroom here. It'll be bathroom / laundry. There's a nice closet here at the back that's lined with cedar, which helps to keep like bugs and stuff out of your clothes. That will stay. It's in pretty good shape, actually. This is the box that I opened up. This is headway for the stairs below it. I am going to build storage up to the ceiling, and then on this side of it will either be where the shower or maybe the washer and dryer will go here, and then put the shower here. But there's gonna be room for all of it. There used to be a wall right where we're standing that split this room, not in half, but it split this room up. And this was the laundry area, this was the bathroom, but the wall was not original to the house, so I took it down, and now we're left with this big, beautiful bathroom. All right, so then this would be the living room for the tenants. That door back there, this first one would stay open. That door there is going to be a solid wall. So just imagine a wall there, not a door. That's closed off because that bedroom will be part of my part of the house. Same with this door. This is going to be a wall, just a solid wall. You're not gonna be able to walk through there. You will have a living area that has these beautiful bay windows. And then this will be the bedroom. So you can see it's similar to the living room on the first floor. This door will also be a wall. That will be completely closed off. So this is going to be a 1-bed, 1-bath apartment. You're basically just in a line on this half of the house is all of yours. At first we thought we may do a 3-bedroom apartment and keep the rooms on the other side of the landing as part of the tenant's apartment, but to split that up and to make it make sense, it was not working. I also feel better about having just 1 room because likely the people that will rent that will be a single person or maybe a couple. But rather than having a family or 3 separate tenants all renting together, I just feel better about that as a first-time landlord. I think that will be more manageable. So the other benefit to doing it this way is their living space is only above my living room, dining room, and kitchen. So I won't have upstairs neighbors above my office, my bedroom, anything like that. So for those of you that were worried about me choosing to have upstairs neighbors, hopefully that helps to quell some of your worries. And here is the rest of the staircase that I opened up in that second staircase reveal video. The 3rd floor was not used by the previous owner, and as far as I can tell, it wasn't used for decades because there's 2 lights up there, not much electric, and no bathroom or anything. So walls were put up to block off the staircase to save on heating costs. This floor was rented before, and basically they just didn't have the stairs open, so it didn't matter how it was split up. It was just like the 1st floor was the families and the 2nd floor was their tenants. But let's head up and check out the 3rd and final floor. Here's some more of that staircase plaster that will need to be repaired or patched. This was just an overeager helper that knocked through the wall in a couple of places. I'm not mad about it because they got a lot done up here that surprise work weekend. This is the landing on the 3rd floor. I envision a reading nook here. That's what I picture, a little sitting area, lots of books. That's what I want this space to be, pretty cozy. This room will be my bedroom. This is the front of the house. Here's the missing floorboards. I know people get worried when I walk on or around them, but trust me, I know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, this will be my bedroom. Right now, the only closet in here is this teeny tiny one. When the house was built in the late 1800s, they would not have stored many of their clothes in closets. They probably would have used wardrobes. So that's why you'll see any of the bedrooms that have closets in this house, they're always super narrow. But let me show you my solution to that because I'm definitely gonna need more closet space than what that can offer me. So this is the bedroom directly behind what I believe to be my future bedroom. And the plan for me in here, that's where that closet is. I would like to build a wall here and have a walk-in closet on that side of the wall. So basically break out the back of that closet to lead into a walk-in closet area. And then on this other side where we're standing now, that will become a bathroom. There are only 2 bathrooms in this house, one on the 1st floor and one on the 2nd floor. Obviously the 2nd floor bathroom will belong to the tenants. So I'd like to have a bathroom on the 3rd floor because my room will be up here and I'll have a guest room up here as well, just to avoid having to walk all the way downstairs anytime I need to use the restroom or shower. But yeah, that's kind of my thinking. And then this is a closet. It is a Jack and Jill closet, so it serves that bedroom over there, which we'll go to next. I think I may end up breaking this in half. So we'll have like linen storage or bathroom storage on this half, and the other side can act as a closet for that other bedroom. And there's 2 more rooms. Let's look at this one first since we were just peeking at it through the closet. This room used to be that dark forest green. This was the very first room I ever worked on cleanup in the house. It was where all those board game tops were, and where I found a lot of the old newspapers. There used to be a little cabinet here that got taken down, and you can see there's attic space out here. This is above the second floor kitchen, bathroom, and then the storage area. So let me see if I can. This, you can see the lath to the wall in the kitchen there. So their bathroom runs back there, almost to that beam. On the other side of it is the cedar closet. Then their little landing ends about here. There's the stairwell, and then back there is the storage room. I don't plan to do anything with that space just yet. Maybe in a future project I'll make it like a cool secret hangout area, but for now it's just gonna stay as it is. And then last but not least, you're getting a little sneak peek through this opened up wall. But last but not least is this bedroom here, which is actually going to be my creative space. So I love to craft, I play a lot of music, I'm a very creative person, and this is going to be a space dedicated to that creative side of me. So I'll have tables and storage for all of my art supplies. I'll have my instruments up here, at least some of them. I just love this room so much. It gets the best light of any room in the house, and since day one, I've just been drawn to this room. I don't know what it is, but I think it's going to be a wonderful space to create in. And that's the house tour. I hope you enjoyed it. We have made a ton of progress since the first time you saw the house, and I will post another update once we get all the walls down and we start getting contractors in here so that you can see us start the rebuild process.